Hey guys, it's Burgers here. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Daphne, one of the heroes from the season 3. She's the only hero I get. I get her from the summons. I'm going to put in the description below the summons. And I was so excited to test her, like I was excited to test Carve, the first hero I get in the season 2, and he's from the season 2. I'm going to talk about Daphne pairing, with which heroes is good she will be combined. Also, I'm going to talk about her skills. I'm going to provide you also with the combat test, and I'm going to explain my general feeling about this hero. And if you enjoy this type of videos, consider subscribing to this channel. It's free and helps small creators by a lot. So let's jump directly into Daphne. I'm going to start first from her skills. And yeah, first thing that is very shocked me a lot was the Captain Aura. 45% in the dungeons battles. This is going to make the whole progression in the Dragonheir Silent Gods way more easy. It's not going to apply for the world bosses, but for the Grave of Curse, Grave of Wrath, Goblin Lairs, all these dungeons you're going to get this great advantage that is 45%. And I'm going to jump to maybe the most important spell Daphne is having is the ultimate. Now I'm not going to go over these skills, even though that this is a good one, getting some shadow energy. And I have to mention that this hero don't have mana. This hero have a shadow energy, so I guess everybody from the shadow family is having shadow energy, since she's also boosting the shadow energy from the allies. Also he's doing some damage, but again, I'm not going to go over this damage, since it's just a normal skill. The really important thing in the Daphne is her ultimate. Process an ally for 15 seconds, during which time the processed target deals 80% necrotic damage to the nearly enemies every 1 second. So from first look, this looks great. I mean, 15 seconds, 80% attack. This in total is 1200% necrotic damage. That is going to be for over 15 seconds. The processed target get attack up equals to 35% of Daphne attack. When the processed target deals damage, is 8% of the damage is going to return as a healing. So what we understand from the ultimate is she's jumping in one of the targets. The modifier here I have to mention is the attack. So the higher attack hero you have in your team is going to be the guy that is going to be processed by Daphne and getting this 35% from her attack, also getting some HP. 8% of the damage deal will be converted to their HP. So I strongly suggest go for attack for the Daphne. Uh, we cannot actually count that much on this damage that she's doing, even though it's a good one. 3 enemies, 350% necrotic damage. But the main power of the Daphne is actually in the ultimate, that she's jumping in an alley. I'm going to show you combat test, how the things happen, and what I like and what I don't like, because yeah, there is things I don't like in this hero. And when I actually explore what I didn't like, I was very disappointed in the Daphne. But still, there can be great synergy between Daphne and the rest of your heroes. This hero is mostly for the synergy battles, where you have some great DPS doing massive damage and getting on top of his damage the Daphne 25% attack. So this is so far for the skills. For the gear that you have to put is you have to stick on the attack. Everything attack, percentage attack. Of course you can use this on your main DPS, that is going to be, for now I just use this artifact over Daphne. But if you want to boost the damage on specific hero, and this specific hero to get processed by the Daphne, go also for artifact like this. For now, the processed target is for me is a secret, and this is the thing I don't like that much. So after I check her spells, let's go and make one fight, basically a combat test. So the hero I have in the Goblin Lair 3 that is doing the most damage here is actually Sigrid. She is having plus 1680, but Voresh is the next one on the damage. He have little less damage. So Daphne is going to actually persist the Sigrid in this case. So just watch the whole fight and I'm going to show you who is doing how much damage. Daphne is also with the epic gear, also is having this artifact, so she's also doing some damage. It should be not on the wasp place in general. So we're going to start the battle. I'm not quite sure we're going to be able to finish this fight, but I think we're going to be able, since I just opened Goblin Lair 3 before, uh, basically today, not before, basically today. So yeah, Karf is going to hit everybody, and right now Sigrid should do the mass damage with the Daphne inside. Here is the damage dealer. Sigrid and Karf is on the top, and Voresh is after the Sigrid, after the Karf, sorry. Daphne is way behind the damage. She's not having that much damage in general. He's going to go again on the Sigrid, so this is a permanent. When you start the fight, the hero that is having the biggest damage is going to be the hero that is going to get Daphne, and it's not on random, it's by the attack the hero is having, basically. So yeah, we have struggles here. Again, I just opened this Goblin Lair 3, so my team is still weak, and don't have any gear because I try to progress in the game as fast as I can, since like this you're going to get way better value for your stamina. And even though that right now is hard for me, this Goblin Lair 3, I still going to be getting this extra experience potion, and I'm going to get 5, and this is the important, just get the best value for your stamina. This is the main point of the whole fight here. So here comes the Sigrid, is actually very bad. I'm not so sure I'm going to make it in general. Maybe okay. She's going to persist again. The Sigrid. Those goblins have a lot of HP. I'm not so sure I'm going to make it. Maybe I have to use some extra. Oh my god, it's going to be a close one. Oh my god. Ah, yeah, we make it. Okay. Uh, I used some food, but I forgot to put the food. And this is the important, getting this 5 extra watch experience potions and rest of the experience on this low level. So yeah, you saw the Daphne on the statistics, she's doing like 9.7 from the damage, and it's mostly from this spell she's having, doing to the 3 targets 350% necrotic damage. But the Sigrid is having 41,000, but this is normal for the Sigrid, she's one of the best heroes. So that was for the Goblin Lair. Things in the other places look almost the same. Maybe the only exception I can actually give, this is a temporal vortex, when all of your heroes is actually somehow touching the temporal vortex. If you go for some other world bosses, for example, you click the challenge, you try to somehow build your, if your main and hero that is doing the most of the damage, like in my case is a range one, is going to be extremely hard for you to somehow persist this hero and this hero to actually do this AoE damage. So this is very important for the Daphne, that you need as a main DPS dealer to be a melee one. This is a must thing that it should be done. She is going to increase the damage of the Sigrid, but you're not going to get this 1200 AoE damage that she's doing, and this is very important. It can be in the arena, it can be in the Goblin Lair, it can be in everywhere. You're getting this AoE damage that is absolutely great, but you need to have a melee one. And if you're a player like me, this is the thing I actually don't like in the Daphne. If you're a player like me and you have, for example, Garios and you have also Furbat, both of these two heroes are actually my tanks. And I only use Groover for the Grave of Curse, since this guy is removing this attack boost the boss there is having. But in general, Daphne for now is little useless for me, since again my main DPSs, the heroes that is doing the big damage of my teams right now is a range one, so I cannot actually go that much with the Daphne. She's going to be great boosting the specific hero attack by 35% from her attack, but yeah, in the season 3 in the Dragonheir Silent Gods, that was my luck getting Daphne, and this is my overview. Now, since I have a lot of fire heroes, I can maybe boost this one. Garika, I think she's a decent one, especially for the arena. I think she can do magic with accuracy bonus and buff prohibition and everything. So maybe I can actually use this hero to be processed by the Daphne, but for the ranges it's not good. If your main damage dealers are ranges, Daphne is going to get a very hard spot in your team setup in general. So this is my overview over the Daphne. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and get some value and overview over the Daphne and my personal opinion. Of course, if you're interested more in the heroes, I'm going to put link in the description for my 10 top 5 3-star heroes for the season 3. Absolutely great heroes. Some of you or some of these heroes you may be familiar with them, but yeah, this is going to be for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Have a great day or night, week, and see you in the next video.